Hey everyone, so today we are talking about the case of Nakyla Williams. This is another case that is going to be very short because we have no information, and the no information means we really don't have any information about theories or any real investigation, honestly. Um, Also, I wasn't able to really find much about who she was as a person. A lot of these cases I like to talk about um where they were going to school, what they want to do for a career, their personality, things like that. I wasn't really able to find that. I do have some quotes from her family, but that's about it. I don't really have anything that's about her, which I was a bit disappointed in. Uh, and then we have very little information about the actual case. But let's go ahead and get into it. So, all the links I used for research will be down below. So, Nakyla was last seen at a home in the 3400 block of North Leland Avenue. I do want to say that this was different on another, this was the address in many different articles, but there was a separate article where it had a different address. I can't quite remember of it. I think it was the 2800th block. So I'm just going to put the 3400 block of North Leland Avenue because that is the one I've seen the most. Which was an area in the city where some of her friends lived. So sometime during the evening of November 9th, 2021, so this was less than 2 years ago, she left the home on Leland and has not been seen or heard from since. About 3 weeks after her disappearance, IMPD shared on social media that investigators believe she may have traveled to Flint, Michigan, and that they don't suspect foul play. I'm not quite sure why they think she went to Flint, Michigan. I couldn't find out why. They just said that they suspected that's where she went. Um, but her family, they say she wouldn't just up and leave without telling someone. And I feel like her family would know her better than the police. So her family organized search parties, and for weeks throughout the city, they scoured wherever she could be. And they also searched in the woods within the area she was last seen. When she was last seen at the home, she had been seen getting into a gray pickup with a man. I could not find the man's name. I have a photo of him. Cannot find an actual solid name, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. Maybe you can just let me know down below what his name is, but I cannot find his name for the life of me. But she was seen getting into a gray pickup with that man, and her family has tried actually contacting the man identified by investigators on their own, but they haven't been successful with that. But they have been able to reach some of his family, which is kind of weird. So I don't know if they've been able to ask any questions or actually talk to him since. All I know is that they were able to reach some of his family and not him. So now I have a quote from her cousin. I was not able to find a name for her cousin, which was also kind of aggravating. It's I can't really find names for this case. But her cousin says it's like we are getting bits and pieces, but nothing substantial pointing us in any direction from them. End quote. So her family organized more searches, and about 100 people gathered to look for her on the southwest side after learning it was the location of her last cell phone ping. And so another quote from this cousin, they say, we are still adamantly looking for her. To us, it's still November 2021. Our hearts break and we need help. Nakyla is out there somewhere and we just want to bring her back home. End quote. And that description is incredibly heartbreaking, especially when they say it's still November 2021 to us, because they don't, it's almost like time stopped for them. She was here and then she wasn't, and they have no answers and they're not getting those answers. And what's really sad is that I don't know what police have done. I couldn't find any information on their actual investigation, if they've been doing anything. All I could find is that the family is organizing the searches, which family is going to do that. But the thing is, they shouldn't be the only ones doing that. And maybe they're not, but the thing is, I can't find anything about the police actually doing their job, which wouldn't be a surprise, but I couldn't find anything about that. It's just the family that's been putting her name out there and putting in the work. And they're just like not getting anything back, and time is still standing still for them. They are spending every second they can looking for her, just so they can bring her home in some way, and they should be able to. So that cousin, she just goes on to say that she actually babysat Nakyla when she was a child, and just says that her cousin is creative, funny, and loving. And she was also becoming a well-known hairstylist in the neighborhood around the time she went missing. And she just says that Nakyla is a go-getter and bubbly. Like, she just sounds like the most lovable person. You're gonna see in the photos that I put on screen that she just looks like she's so beautiful, but she just has like she just radiates happiness. Like, she just looks like sunshine. I know I described a lot of people like that, but she really does. Like, there's just something about her that is just so bright and happy and charismatic. And it's absolutely sad that we can't get answers for this family. But I will have the phone number to IMPD, the Indianapolis Police Department, I believe. And their phone number is 317-327-6160. I'll have that on the end screen if you have any tips that could be of use. So, what do you guys think? I'm going to be completely honest. This dude sounds weird. Like, I have questions like, why did the police think she went to Flint, Michigan? And just so you guys know, I didn't mention this in the video, and I can't believe I didn't. Nakyla was only 24 years old. Like, she's only 24. So she's very young. And this guy does not look 24. Maybe that's just me. But the thing is, I want to know why the police think that this 24-year-old just up and left her family without saying anything. She is an up and coming, like, becoming a well-known hairstylist in her area. Why do they think she just randomly went to Flint, Michigan? Because I could not find anything about why they think that. Like, it feels so random that they came to that conclusion. And I want to know why they think it's not foul play. I want to know if they had talked. They obviously know who this guy is. They identified him. I want to know what they've asked him. Like, why have they not named him a person of interest? Because if he's technically the last person to have seen her, as far as we know, he should definitely be looked into a bit more. Something about him just gives me weird vibes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Please keep the comments respectful. You never know if the family is going to be in the comment section, so please be respectful. But I do want to say that I am so sorry to the family about Nakyla's disappearance. I hope you guys can get answers very soon. Like I said, let me know the cousin's name, the name of this dude. I'm really upset that I really couldn't find anything, because Nakyla deserves more coverage than what she's getting. And she just deserves more. So, like I said, let me know down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.